Welcome back to Travel Tip Tuesday, the first one of 2024. Very exciting.
It is.
So, this week I'm going to be responding to a question that someone asked us on Instagram, which was very exciting. Anyway, the question is it cheaper to buy tickets in person at the airport versus the airline website? So, let's dive in. First of all, Megan, have you heard of this or do you know anybody who's actually done this?
That's gonna be a big no. So in terms of buying at the airport, like, literally the thought has never entered my brain before today.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be a no, and I've not heard of anyone who has done so unless they've needed to because they're there and they're stranded. That's
Right.
literally the only reason. So I'd love to hear more.
Okay. So I feel like I had heard this before and like wrote it off as one of those travel hacks that don't really work, like buying on the third Tuesday of the month at, I don't know, 10 a.m. or something weird, right?
Right.
Like, but since someone asked, I decided to look into it a little bit more. So, after some research on the Google and asking people in a large Facebook group, travel Facebook group I'm part of, it seems like it can work, but it usually only applies to ultra low cost airlines that charge an online booking fee. So, people in the group told me that they had success with Spirit, Frontier, and Allegiant Airlines. So, one person said, Spirit ticket counter hours are posted on spirit.com. Scroll down to the help center and search ticket counter. You'll get the hours for all the airports. Yes, they're required to handle bags for travelers first. Makes sense. But you can get tickets for as low as $15 depending on the date of travel. Search online first so you know what's cheapest to begin with and come prepared. Know your price to beat and have your ID and credit card. Only the card holder needs the ID. I mean,
Really?
I know. I mean, I couldn't find any proof that this would work with the Canadian like low cost airlines like Porter or Flair. This might be an American thing,
And
which
I think Canadian low cost should be put in quotations. Canadian low cost. Is that
yeah,
even a thing? And I would think too with Europe, they likely don't even need this because they can get cheap flights between countries like that. I'm so
yeah.
jealous all the time, but this is great information to have because we do have a lot of American listeners.
Yeah, for sure. I think it is interesting that it can work. So if you're an American, maybe give it a try. And if you've ever done this, please let us know. Tell us
Definitely.
how it turned out. I'm like very curious. So that's it. That is my travel tip Tuesday. This can work. Give it a try if you're in the US. Yeah. So thanks for listening to the Travel Mug Podcast. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram at Travel Mug Podcast and on our website, travelmugpodcast.com. You can support our show on Buy Me a Coffee. You'll get access to some fun stuff, maybe some bloopers, even though we're perfect all the time. Uh,
Mostly, yeah.
you can please consider leaving us a review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify and sharing the show with a travel loving pal. And until next time, bye.
Hi, everyone.